Hello. Hi, Susan. Hi, give us some time to set up. So actually, we were continuing the session that was on Seven Forests, Five Rivers Instagram. So I think Stephanie is having some issues, and then I'm trying to accept Susan's invite to join, or rather her request, and then it's not going through. Oh dear, Susan. Okay, let me just try again. Oh.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi, Susan. Yeah, so I had some problems also trying to add you. Let me see if I can drop Stephanie an invite. Yeah.
Hey, Debbie.
Hi.
Is that
There you are.
one of those days?
Okay. Yeah.
Is that?
What happened?
My phone decided to overheat, so if I
Oh dear.
disappear, I'm sorry. But at least we'll have a stable connection, yeah?
Yeah.
Hopefully. Or fingers crossed. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think Steph knew who I was talking about. So we were talking about someone who was lying and we were very disappointed in her, and then ever since then we decided not to invest in the friendship anymore. It was quite sad. I think Steph was like whatever, you know. And then I was like, I wish he will, you know, behave better lah. But you can't control that, right? So then what to do? Yeah.
I think we give people enough chances. So when like they reach a point where we feel like, okay, it's better that we cut this person out, then I don't really feel remorse or regret. I think people should guard their energy, they should guard their time, and not spend those resources on people that are not deserving of them.
Yeah. Well, in our case, we gave her a lot of things. Yeah. We did a lot for that person and we put in our best, you know. So when you put in your best, right, then you know that, you know, if anything goes wrong, right, it's not really you lah. Right not? Yeah. Thanks for joining us again. We lost the
Yes.
connection. So we lost the original connection. We'll try to stitch this video later on for our YouTube audience. But yeah, so we lost the connection a little while ago. So we are back.
If you're just joining us, I was just gonna mention the string that we're using for today's Instagram live session is Spoken, the Tangle. And we're featuring the Tangle Bales by Zentangle Inc. If you'd like to draw along with us, you can. And like Debbie mentioned, this video will be available in full on our YouTube channel.
Once we stitch it.
Yes, youtube.com/c/7f5r studio. Yeah. So do pop by and give us a subscribe so that you don't miss the video when we upload it to our channel.
Okay, so before our connection was disrupted, there was a question that we were answering. The question is, what is the biggest turn-off in a first impression of someone you meet, like someone you are meeting for probably the first time, or what is the biggest thing that turns you off about them? So Steph has already answered, and then I've also answered. So we're just waiting for Susan to answer. Yeah.
Yes. For me, for the person that I met first time, right, is the
the way they talk. What should I say? Should be the pitch of their voice. Is it say in that word? If those like very high pitch when they're
Oh, the
talking,
tone,
right?
is it? Oh,
That's
the
the
pitch.
tone, yeah.
Pitch.
Yeah, the pitch, yeah. The one, I cannot tahan.
But then people cannot choose
Yeah,
also.
I understand. So, I know that they have no choice also, but to me, it's kind of like it will affect that I do not want to talk too much to them. But I think,
Steph,
but I
is your
think if
pitch
they
correct?
no. Hers is okay.
Oh,
But
then mine,
although you say that the
我有
voice
点
is
怕
is that okay, you 不要想太多. But I think for those people is that when they are get very excited, then the it will very I cannot accept. But when they lower down or soften a little bit, it's still okay. Yeah.
Got some girls then try to act cute in front of guy, then they will increase the pitch of their voice. 有没有?
But Susan is not a guy,
Yeah.
right?
So I will run away. Yeah. Because their target is not me.
Okay.
Oh.
But if let's say it's a client my client, then no choice. You have to try to accept it. But because it's the job, right? It's a job, so you have to. But just that I found that the way to overcome is that I try to talk slowly and softer, so the person will influence by me. It will match a little bit. So
will you
still
tell
manageable.
the person why your voice so annoying?
And you're so bad.
No, cannot tell because this is their
they cannot choose also.
Yeah, they cannot choose.
Technically, pitch of voice. No, technically, pitch of voice can be trained.
Yes, can be.
You
Train
can.
That's what I know.
But you are born with a certain pitch, what? You know that
That's
Stephanie
true.
is actually very loud in real life. And then
Yes, I'm
over
very
the
loud.
years, right, my ears also got problem already.
Maybe mine also got problem. I'm starting to think. The other day I was telling my husband, I think I might be going a bit deaf. You know? Then he's like looking at me like, huh? Then go get it tested lah. No, it's just a thought. Huh? Then why are you telling me this?
Why you frighten him? Ayo.
But loss of hearing is not a scary thing, right? It's just
It is.
It just is lah.
When you live with Stephanie, right? Even Steph's mom also going deaf. I also going deaf.
Oh, she was already deaf to begin with.
I'm not
Actually,
deaf. Can you not make me deaf?
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. So for me, the lying is something that I cannot tahan. I mean, lying is a choice, right? So this one is you can help it one, you know. Yeah.
I like how Susan's one is just your voice don't be annoying can already.
No, so that's I don't like your face.
Oh, that one okay. Face okay.
Face okay.
But you also cannot choose your face, what? Oh, no.
You're not good looking is okay as long as your voice is good looking can already.
Yeah, we can just do the call.
Yeah.
Don't see each other.
So funny.
So funny.
Okay.
So funny.
What's the next question? Shall we go down?
Wait.
Since Susan chose 1 just now, shall we go to 2?
Can. Okay, this one is a bit difficult. Must think a bit. Yeah, a bit. Okay, ready?
No.
Go.
Okay.
Okay, then wait for 5 minutes.
You're gonna
Say not ready, what? Not ready. Then got to think.
Okay, go.
Okay, so what is the best formula? So this is your opinion, okay? This is your opinion. There's no right or wrong answer, okay? So what is the best formula for success and why? Oh, very quiet.
Formula. Then you have to think a real formula. Step
it can
1,
be
step
your-
2, yeah. Square.
It can be your past experience. It can be like, oh, I do this. I actually remember someone tell me that, oh, his formula to success is he must have the right underwear.
Oh,
What?
Lucky underwear.
Yeah, got lucky underwear. So let's say in school, right?
Susan very
he has
confused.
let's say he says, don't think of all the RA things, can come back. Yeah. So for example, in school, right, if he has like a presentation or he has some important meeting or something, right, he says that he needs to have his lucky underwear. You know, it's kind of like how soccer players, they have their lucky socks, right? So to them, that is their... not me lah, them lah, can or not?
Then you got hole, then how keep so?
I don't know, you go and ask them, okay? Not me. Yeah, so the thing is that they have this idea that if they have their lucky sock, right, then most likely the game will go smoothly or they will score a goal or something. So that is their formula for success.
There's a self-fulfilling prophecy because the amount of times that you
like I
goal...
said, there's no right or wrong lah.
How? What kind? So Susan,
this one is
just have a pleasant voice. That's her formula to success.
That's a different question.
I disturb only.
No. How you pass listening comprehension in school?
Listening comprehension spoon fed.
Never pass.
Go pass. Then I still remember in my Chinese listening comprehension.
Hello, what's your formula for success?
No. I think this is interesting. This is interesting because my spoken Mandarin is better than my written and read Mandarin. So whenever you give me a text, listen, Mandarin. So when you give me a Mandarin text, right, I cannot read properly. So I will count on the lady's voice reading out the text. Then I will write translated English in the margins so that I can understand the question. That's how I pass. Okay.
It's not the question.
So my listening comprehension not bad. Okay, the question is, what is your formula for success? I think there is some component of... I think there is some component of luck involved. Luck in terms of...
Are you lucky to meet?
Are you lucky
you continue first.
You say there's no right or wrong answer, right? So
be
so quiet while I give the answer.
Wow, you tell me to be quiet. Okay, next time when I give answer, you be quiet.
Yes, can.
That's so horrible.
I think there is some component of luck involved in terms of who you meet. You know, I think that greatly influences how your life turns out. What was the same?
I'm not asking you who you are meeting.
So I'm saying luck. Yo, never hear the first part. You also listening comprehension cannot pass.
I work with you. What to do? I learn all your bad habits.
No, not allowed. Cannot like that.
No, see, I think you mix up both questions. Really.
I know formula. What? Formula is meet a Debbie.
Yo.
And then meet a Susan. And then got to decide. Can already. Locked in. Success locked in.
Very good.
Then you will
I like this answer.
You forgot one business partner.
Daniel is still okay. Daniel
forgot one business partner.
No, Daniel is still okay. Daniel, I don't really interact with him very long. Daniel only invite me to his home. Maybe.
哇，有惨了！等一下那个 NFT 你死了，他叫你自己做。
Then when you meet a Debbie, your life will become very organized. Then you get good habits. Then you meet a Susan, you get good advice, and you also get sourdough bread. Then you get more organizational habits. I think your life will be very ordered.
That means then I know already. Then I know Susan's answer already. Susan's answer is that learn how to make sourdough. Then you got success.
Then you can bribe people around you.
Cause you will get.
You owe me a favor. You owe me a favor. You also owe me a favor. Very good. Success.
Can I
try?
Aiyo.
I think you help me to find my answer.
Aiyo.
To be more professional in making sourdough bread. So I can get more good people to help me do something. Very good.
很好。Debbie, you leh? What is your answer?
I think I better quit now.
Wow, my phone also overheating.
Yeah, my phone also overheating. No, my connection.
I can't hear you.
Well, I don't believe in luck.
Mm.
I don't believe in luck because, right, if there is something called luck, right, it means that I'm the unluckiest person in the world.
No, you get to meet me and Susan, very lucky. What? And Daniel.
Aiyo! That one is
Lucky, what?
subjective.
So bad.
Why you regret?
No more sourdough bread for you.
No lah, but really, if you know, okay, so you see, I didn't meet y'all and then want to start a business with y'all. That wasn't the purpose of meeting y'all, you see, right? So when I met Stephanie, she was only 19 eh.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. How long ago that was, you know, and we never thought that we would work together one day. Like this, especially. Right, not?
Chaos.
Yeah, man. At that time when I met her, she's still doing her partnership with her mom, right? And I never thought that we will partner each other one day. My town very messy. Yeah. And then right. Okay. Can what I say be not interpreted as part of this team or not? Because really, other than this team, right? A lot of my life.
So
that's not what I'm saying. I have a lot of friends. Thank you very much.
Just teasing you.
哎呀，很难讲话。
Do you all know I'm not Debbie's best friend? You know, I'm so sad.
What the? Okay.
Anyways, it's not the point. Okay, yeah, please go on. I'm being nonsense.
辛苦欸。
Now I not host this Instagram. I'm very happy. I be no nonsense.
Okay, very good. Yeah, so basically, I don't believe in luck because I feel like I had a very unlucky life. Every time when I want to do something, right, then there'll be a lot of obstacles. Every time when I meet a new person, then there'll be a lot of issues, you know. So, yeah, I'm just saying in general lah. I'm not directing this at anybody, but I don't believe in luck lah because luck has never worked for me.
What
what
about fate?
It's never worked out. Huh? Okay, what's the difference between luck and fate?
Different
you, Debbie, if let's say you don't believe in luck, then you won't believe in unlucky also.
No, I don't believe in luck.
Wait. Oh yeah, I see your point.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you see my point?
Yeah, so that's my point. I don't believe in luck and I don't believe in being unlucky also. But my point is that I'm always unlucky.
What kind of nonsense?
So you actually believe in the luck.
Hey, hello. That's the right or wrong answer.
Okay.
Susan, you better keep your mouth quiet.
Okay.
不用紧，等到Susan的时候，right，然后我就等刚回他。No
Okay, I keep my mouth shut.
I don't believe that there's luck because if there is such a thing as luck, then I will be the most unlucky person. Does that make sense? So there has to be luck, you know, like you say that there has to be luck in order for me to be unlucky, right? So therefore, I don't believe in luck. And if I say that I believe in luck, then I'll be the most unlucky. So I don't believe in luck.
Oh, I get your point. Okay.
Yeah, wow, hang on. Okay.
Hang on.
There's explanation to tomorrow.
No, my phone also heat up.
Then I host myself. See you next week.
So because when we say formula for success, right? So when we say formula for success, like I said, some people say it's all their lucky underwear, lucky sock, rabbit's food, well, all these things, right? So I don't have those things lah.
Unlucky for the rabbit too.
Yeah, what cat's tail, what rabbit's food, yeah.
Perspective.
So I don't believe in all of these things. I believe in hard work and I believe in God.
I think
so my formula for success.
Okay. You finish. Sorry. Very rude. Yeah. Okay. You finish.
You very rude, but I'm very tired.
Sorry. My fault. Okay, I made you more tired. Okay. You finish your thought.
No. What?
So your formula for success.
Okay. Let me quickly finish lah. Then you can interrupt all you want lah. Okay. You want to interrupt Susan? I don't care. Yeah.
Poor Susan.
Now I know why Susan doesn't go first. Wait for us to go first, right? Then we
waste until you spend your energy.
Use our energy already. Then she can.
Quiet.
Aiyo. No. So my point is that my formula is hard work and God, because seriously you can plan, right? You can do whatever it takes. You can plan. You can go create a formula and then follow it step by step if you want. But then if you don't have God on your side, to me, of course, this is very personal lah, right? But to me, if I don't have God, I won't be here. Yeah. So I don't have a formula for success. I don't deserve success. Even if I were to follow a formula that would work, I don't think I deserve success. You know? So I think that my answer is different for everyone. Is that I work very hard lah. I work very hard. I rely on myself and I rely on God. Or rather, I rely on God more than I rely on myself. But I rely on myself more than I rely on other people. Okay. Okay, now you can interrupt.
I think the hard work part. Okay, so I'm not
dying to
disagreeing
go
with your
only,
answer.
is it?
Yeah. I think the hard work part is not completely true by itself. I think so. That's why I say I'm not disagreeing with that, because she added God to it. Right? I think the hard work part is not true on its own, because some people are very hardworking, but they never experience success. So in terms of art, for example, Vincent Van Gogh, right? If you want to pronounce it correctly.
No, but you
Vincent
also
Van
were
Gogh.
very hardworking, what? You yourself were also very hardworking, but then your level of success at that point and your level of success now is different, what? Yeah.
It's also not comparative also lah. So last time got corporate workshops and all. I was very happy. It's just that my goals changed lah. No, but my point is, some people are very, very hardworking their whole life, but they never experience success, you see. So I'm very lucky in the sense that
it also goes
my
down
lifetime,
to what success is, right?
Yeah, fair enough. But I mean, like Vincent was very poor thing. He worked very hard to try and be famous artist. Then in his lifetime, he's never saw any success. Then after that, post-mortem, is that what they call it? After he died, then suddenly he becomes so
posthumously.
Thank you very much.
Postmortem is the surgery.
After death.
To investigate why you die, right? They have a postmortem.
He died of
surgery.
Heartbreak. Anyways, point is, he didn't experience any fame in his lifetime. They're very poor thing. After he died, then he got all the success. His artwork in all the museum and auction houses. So very sad also. Right? So you cannot say that Vincent. Why?
I don't think it's sad. I think that some of us, right, have a legacy to leave behind. And in some ways, that legacy is more powerful than anything that we could have done ourselves when we were alive.
But if you read his life story, Vincent, and this is going very off topic, but if you read his story, it's very sad that his brother supported him so much and never got to enjoy any of his success. So that is like the bittersweet part of.
So the moral of the story is don't support your brother.
What? No! So poor thing! No, the moral of the story is...
The moral of the story is that you do good, it's thankless job.
Partially true also lah. Poor Vincent. I think his name was Theodore, if I remember correctly. Yeah, poor Vincent's brother. Thankless job, huh? You die, then you go the
Tonight he will visit us.
Yeah. For what? Huh? I work so hard. So the point is that sometimes some people work very hard, but they don't experience success. So it's not just work hard also lah. There's some part to it. The part B that you have to add to your formula. You can say it's fate, you can say it's luck, you can say it's God. Different people.
It's God's favor. Yeah.
Maybe I'm atheist,
it's a special.
So to be inclusive, there must
you
be
are not atheist lah. You pray to a God. How can you be atheist and then you pray? It doesn't make sense. Your vocabulary very scary leh. Postmortem.
I'm saying some people listening might not be religious. So I'm saying you're asking a question.
That's fine. But you can't identify as atheist because you pray.
I never identify as atheist. I identify as deist. If the person listening identifies as atheist. Yeah. So there must be a second part to this formula. Susan, what about you? What's your formula? You think so long? Sure got good answer.
I think so long.
Sure got good answer.
first, not really. Okay, first is that the definition for the success, maybe to me is that I'm not setting it too high, so maybe it can easily fulfill. Okay, because if let's say I set it for too high, maybe I found that maybe it took me 30 years or 40 years to reach that state. So in order to give myself have a so-called the feeling of getting the success, then maybe I set it a little bit lower.
More
then
achievable.
More achievable. Yes. Then the formula I think will be the gratitude, the feeling that okay, I have this kind of resource to allow me to do this thing, then I'm able to achieve this. Then I'll find that I got that place. I reached that so-called a mini success. I'm happy with it. Then I'll go for the next one. So stage by stage.
Incremental success.
Yeah.
Sorry, I disappeared for a while because it suddenly started raining. And then I had to go and save my laptops.
It started raining.
Suddenly very heavy. Then I was so afraid that so since I moved to this apartment, right?
Her laptop's dying.
I think it's because we are very near an expressway. So a lot of the rain, right, is acidic. And actually I didn't know about this until Susan's laptops died. Do you remember Susan? Yeah. So there was a batch of laptops that I gave to Susan, and they mysteriously sort of like, like they don't look so well.
Decided not to leave.
But the place that I put, it doesn't get any rain, But I don't know why.
You just need it
the
to
air.
be in the air. Yeah. So ever since
maybe.
I moved over here, right, I also have the same problem now. So I lost a lot of laptops. I think more than half of my collection ever since I moved here. And then I very heart pain, so I don't want to buy more for now until I figure out what I can do for them, right? So just now I ran to close the windows.
Literally ran.
I only heard like a bit of Susan Yeo's answer only. Incremental answer. Okay. But it has to be good. She think very long
Susan.
So you expect me have a long answer, is it?
No, I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I just think that you think very long only.
Okay.
My thinking process very slow.
Yo, what the?
No, it's not it's not an easy question also lah. I mean, other than those people who have lucky sock lah, lucky underwear, it's a long answer, right?
So poor thing.
What?
Then your lucky sock sure will disintegrate one. Then your luck disintegrate with it.
I don't
buy a new one.
I don't have. Apparently cannot buy one. Just keep cannot buy one. For some people, right, the lucky sock is given to them by their grandmother, grandfather.
Sure not.
Yeah, it's true.
What is the rule of this lucky sock idea? Is it
what
must
rule?
hold it? Or is it
it's
must wear it?
Sock, I don't know.
Yeah, so must hold it, must wear it, must be on your persons.
I don't know.
This is very weird.
I don't even believe in luck leh.
Fair enough. Asking the wrong person.
You ask me wrong. I firstly don't believe in luck. Then secondly, I don't believe in the sock. Of course, the sock exists but I don't think about the luck.
Don't believe the sock.
I know, right? Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay.
I think of a very funny answer. This one is something that happened in my school time. No, this is a very funny one.
Okay,
I'm not sure whether this is the formula. Because I remember the last time when I need to go to school for the exam, or maybe to have a speech on stage, then I will feel stomachache. Then the morning before I leave my house, because I'm taking the school bus, before I leave the house, I will tell my mom that my stomach ache. So it's like maybe it's because I'm very nervous or something else. Then my mother will say, okay, so just take the peppermint. I think there's a peppermint drop that just drop into the water, then it will make your stomach feel better. Yeah. Maybe I think during that time that will be my formula.
What do they call it? Placebo.
The stomach ache is your formula?
No, the
No.
peppermint drop.
The peppermint drop.
Yo, you focus on wrong.
Didn't listen properly.
No, you see, if you got stomachache, means that you have to take the peppermint drops, ma. So it's also to
Yeah,
treat
yeah.
the stomachache.
No.
Yeah, because I'm I stomach because of nervous for the scent.
Yeah, so it's part of the formula. You must step 1, have a stomachache.
Oh,
Step 2, get water. Step 3, get the peppermint drops. So it's still part of the formula.
Then I don't want this formula anymore. I don't want the stomach ache.
What? Go and market the peppermint drop. You repackage it, right? We go find one of our vendor, repackage it. They call it success drops.
Success drop,
But first, you need a stomachache.
No!
With the success drop, then you no need. Yeah.
Then when are you going to take it?
Improve,
when you have
improve
stomachache, right?
formula.
So
No,
then
no,
you need a
when-
stomachache first.
No!
Okay, next question. What nonsense.
No, but science got explanation for it. It's called placebo effect.
The stomachache.
Because no, it is how it feels like to talk to me.
Yeah, that's why I have to learn all your habits.
Cannot.
Then I take it out during the live show.
Placebo effect is like if you believe something will help you, then it will help you.
But you need to have the stomachache, then you take the drops.
No, so you can just take the drops just with the belief that you'll
To
be
prevent.
Skip
success.
step 1 now, eh.
Don't need step. Step 1 is optional. Okay? You have stomachache, you can still take the success drops.
Susan, you go and ask your mother what she thinks. You got a verdict. If not,
I think-
you got
I
no
think-
verdict.
I think also I got read this story online. Then the child keep having nightmares. Then the mother go put like some like lemon drops into the water, then put in a spray bottle. Then she said like, oh, it will help to ward away your nightmares and bad sleep. Then he spray, in his room. Then the child really fall asleep. Then the next day, wow, I slept very well. So got that kind of same feel.
So you need to
in
have
your
the nightmare
story,
first.
Susan. No.
Yeah, actually, this is something similar as some of the when they test some medicine, right? They have two different group of patients. Then
Yeah,
first group
you
they
need a control
really give
group.
them the medicine. Then the other one is just a vitamin.
Yeah.
But they didn't tell them.
Control
But
group.
Then
yeah,
suddenly it's like, oh, I got headache, I got stomach
funny,
ache. I need the success
funny.
drops to
Susan,
help
Susan,
cure
you
my
go and
stomach
ask
so
your
ache.
it's
mother.
something about. So this is about the mindset.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Susan, you
Yeah.
go and ask your mother what she think.
Yeah, this is no
stomach
nonsense.
ache.
Just a peppermint drop.
问你这么你朋友这样无聊。
是
It's a good conversation, what?
Yeah, I never say anything.
No, I mean she and her mother, not you.
Oh, that one is not. That one I don't know. Her mother might disagree. What kind of weird question you come back?
Yeah, yeah,
这么你交这种朋友？
yeah.
无聊的问题哈。
Actually, my mom know most of my friends.
She know
Yeah,
about
then we
us.
don't know her yet, leh.
Yes, she knows. She knows your name.
She knows that we are
Oh.
annoying. Or maybe
This one I didn't say lah.
Oh.
Not yet. That one
Thank you,
too early.
thank
You
you.
must wait a while first.
不可以
that one is-
不可以破坏形象。
Yeah, that one is she will know when she meet me.
So when are we meeting her?
Yeah.
During the exhibit at the end of the
December.
year. Yeah.
Oh, Steph almost gave away the plan.
Oh, must edit it later.
Oh,
Oh.
so funny. Oh, this live show,
That happening.
Yeah, man.
Even my phone also happening
Yeah,
also.
man. And then I have like a huge thunderstorm. Cannot see the
Very
opposite
good.
block.
Yeah. My side don't have it. Susan, your side have?
I think my side stopped already.
No.
Yeah, I don't know why yours don't have lah.
Magical storm.
What's a magical
Very-
storm though?
Very small part of Singapore only.
Maybe it's going north that's why it miss you. Went to Susan and come to me, right?
Okay, fair enough. Then Susan, you
Yeah.
never go and warn Debbie about it? Remember?
Huh?
Huh?
It's okay,
I'm
it's
just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, what's the next question?
Okay, the next question. We are left with 3 and 4.
Yeah,
So
2 more.
I think that both can be equally hard, actually.
Why like that? Oh,
If you ask me, right, I think number 4 is easier than number 3, yeah.
okay, then we go with that.
But then if you are the type where you are a very emotionally attuned to life, right, then 3 might be harder.
Oh, Susan, you want to choose?
3 and 4, huh?
Just
Four.
tikang. Okay, 4. Okay, what is one thing, at least one thing we can do to improve our live shows? Not have the battery overheat.
Yeah, and then get an iPhone stand.
Yeah, man.
They don't fall down. That's
Can we be okay? Yes, answer seriously. I don't disturb you. Okay, who want to go first?
Susan should go first. These past few questions she's been going last. It's unfair.
She said she think very long.
Yo, think faster.
So bad.
Otherwise you don't
Next time you tell
Instagram
me.
live.
Next time you tell me that you need time to think. I go tell you, you think faster.
Can disturb me. I don't mind. How to improve Instagram live?
Live shows in general. Live shows.
I don't know. I think our Wednesday
I
live
thought you
are
wanted
quite stable.
Susan to go first.
Yeah, she's not going to go live. Her pattern I'm being nice to her also. Stop it. I think our Wednesday. Hey, don't twist it It's not like that I think our
we are very
Wednesday.
stable, man. Then today was what?
I mean, tech problems aside, that one really cannot control. But I mean, like the flow of the sessions are quite stable. I think the Monday lives.
I think I know what Susan's answer will be.
Like Susan's answer, you.
She don't want to have questions.
It's improve, not how to say deprove is not a word.
To her what? So she's not wrong if she say that what?
Aiyo. Okay, so anyways, I feel that the Monday live can be jazzed up a bit.
With what?
I think one way
you cannot just say, you are just saying that.
Okay, hold on.
It's kind of like saying, yeah, I think we can improve. Full stop. Yeah, so the question is, how do we improve,
I give you part two. Okay, part 2 is, I think maybe we can have a cohesive theme to our Monday's live session.
How to have a cohesive team when you are receiving like random traveling tangles?
Maybe can be a string or a color or a towel type.
I really don't think one.
Or maybe a tangle. That would be a simple one.
What if you give me a string that clashes with what the person put on the towel?
Then you pick a different towel.
Okay, for those who are watching and don't understand why we're bickering, right? Yeah, it's because, right, for Mondays, it's a different format from our Wednesdays. So our Wednesdays is like social tangling session, where it's not really a class because we're not teaching anything. We're just playing with the 7F5 challenge for the week, and also the fortnightly teams, and then we have like a string. So we actually curate the Wednesdays a little bit more than the Mondays. The Mondays are more dependent on the tiles that we get from all over the world. So a sister group to our 7FR challenge group is the Traveling Tangles project by Stephanie Jennifer. So it's a sister group to our main group. And the feature of this Facebook group is that you get to meet tanglers all over the world and you get to exchange bits of art with them. So the idea is that I can get a different tile at every swap and never have like the same swap partner ever again sometimes. And the person will actually start the tile for us. So the idea is that we are going to complete the tile. So I would have sent a tile that I started to someone else, and I would have received from someone else. Sometimes it's the same person that we are swapping with. It depends. And then we get to decide how to complete the tile. So for Mondays, it's kind of not really practical or possible to determine the style of the tile that we are going to use that week or that Monday, because by virtue of the starts all being different, right? And then the rain just got heavier, and I have to go and close more windows. Hang on.
Maybe we can have a time limit for our Monday lives. Do you think that would be helpful, Susan?
Yes.
Because for Wednesday lives, right, the time limit essentially is when we finish the 5 questions. Then that ranges from anywhere from an hour and a half to an hour 45 minutes, right? But for our Monday lives, right, it's very awkward to end it. Do you feel that way, Susan?
Yeah, I think the time limit that we should put in on Monday.
Oh,
Yeah.
is Debbie back? No, not yet. Maybe after that we can update on that.
I'm back. I just got back.
We
Yeah,
were saying,
mad dash. Yeah, sorry.
run.
I know, right?
We was-
I know, today is a mad day, you know.
Today is a bad day. Yeah. Susan, the most chill amongst all of us.
She has very few windows.
Touch wood. Yeah, rain never come to her. Touch wood. We were saying, Susan and I were saying that for the Monday lives,
Okay.
because the Wednesday lives, right, the time limit essentially is when we finish the 5 questions, right? So that ranges anywhere between an hour 15 to an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours, right? But for the Monday lives, right, it's kind of awkward to end the session because oftentimes like we don't finish our tiles.
Just end lah.
No, so I was saying to Susan, maybe we can have a time limit, like okay, we are going to stream for an hour and a half. Then when the an hour and a half.
How is that improving the thing?
No, then at least everyone knows like okay, we're going to spend an hour and a half together. Then there is that.
So you
flow
are
to it.
improving your experience lah, not the viewers' experience lah.
No, I
per
would say
se.
viewer. So they
I
know
think viewer
that-
experience also. They
Okay.
have the idea that how long it takes.
Oh. Okay.
So that's my answer. What about you guys?
That's your answer or
I have
Susan's
answered
answer?
already.
That's my answer.
No,
Susan,
this
yeah,
one is her answer. I haven't.
Those,
Mm.
Susan
Now I'm going to-
Susan should be like, yeah, that was my answer.
Yeah, man.
I have answer. I have my answer.
Okay, what is
Okay.
Susan's answer?
I think that if we can have a guest who join our Instagram, it's very nice.
We've been
Yeah.
trying more.
Yeah, nobody wants us.
You know,
Maybe
who wants
yeah.
come and join?
yo like that one. Susan, lelong.
No, not that long. We are really
Okay.
sincerely invite you to join us.
Not lay long. Wow, my towel very tiresome. I draw until very tired.
My towel very tiresome. What is that?
Yeah.
So
My towel
What?
is a very tiresome towel.
how
What?
to improve Instagram
Okay.
lives?
Firstly, I need a new
Yo.
stand.
Okay, but you said apart from that.
Apart from that, I still need a new stand with a light.
Susan, Susan,
Okay, noted.
please.
Because like okay, so I'm gonna do this. So I have one set of lights. So there's actually 2 lights, and then I have this one. So there's 3, and then there are 3 here, which is how many already?
Debbie must
And then
build.
I still have the kitchen lights that are on, because if not, right, then that it casts a shadow that's on my tile. So
Debbie
I need to upgrade.
must
a
build
stand.
part of electricity bill to LLP. for
Actually,
turning on.
I don't think that the bill is that much of a problem, because they are all energy saving lights.
yeah, okay.
It's just that it's a bit
What the heck?
overkill. It's like 3 or 4 p.m. in the afternoon, and I'm like all my entire
your neighbor. Look on the
Yeah.
in their house.
yeah, man, like every week a few times, you know. Very happening. Yeah.
That happening.
Yeah. So
not-
that is something
not-
that I need to
That's just for you though. That's not for the session though.
I learned from y'all what? You
What
say
kind of
one
nonsense
time
is
you
this?
see it's like you know how it's like you saying that you know you met success, right? And then you met these people, right? You also met a lot of scolding when you met these people. every week we have bickering back and forth. Yeah.
Keep life interesting.
I think for me, I don't have anything that I want to work on in particular for the live shows. So I am quite happy as they are. But I think it would be nice to know what you guys think, like our viewers think about having like the live show and stuff like that. Because we want to know what you guys think, because for us, right, we are pretty much very chill. In this, I don't think Stephanie and I or Susan and I have a lot of things that we object to, like in the live show, like or the current format or anything. We're just very chill about this because we treat it as like a mental getaway from reality sometimes, because we are kind of busy. So usually we have a lot of fun at our live shows because we need to de-stress. And I think it's about having fun. So yeah.
For me also, it's a way like, even if I'm very, very busy that week and I got absolutely no time to draw, I know that this time each week is committed to tangling. So I know that no matter how bad it gets, I will still have a bit of tangling that week.
I think it's kind of helpful for me as well, because for me, I find that I have trouble keeping up with content, like developing content and also keeping track of all the other things that we keep track of. So having the live shows for us helps keep us on track in posting, right? It gives us content, it brings us closer to what our viewers want, you know. And also like our Facebook group. So it gives us a lot of material to work on. I think so far I'm very happy with it, because I felt that a lot of our day-to-day lives as 7 and 5 we are constantly coming out with new content, and I come out with new content, Susan comes out with new content, Stephanie comes out with new content, and we are all so busy that it started to make sense to have the live shows. Then we have some cohesiveness, if you get what I'm trying to say. So in that couple of hours, or those couple of hours that we spend on the live shows, we actually get to create something as a team, and it helps our social media as well as our personal development as artists, you know. So I don't particularly have anything that I want to change. Maybe aside from all the equipment that we need to change. Right or not? I think for me it's just the equipment thing. Yeah. I think I'm quite happy where I am. Yeah. No complaints.
Maybe they have complaints.
Huh?
I was saying they as in the viewers.
Oh, yeah. Please complain. Then we know.
Yeah.
Otherwise we might not
say
know.
we don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Stephanie, you want to talk about your towel?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you guys want to do a last check-in before the last question?
Last check-in before the last
question. There's still one more question, right?
Yeah. I'm not letting you off.
Okay. So I had this square, if you remember at the start of the session. Then I did Bales on it. So it was a spoken string, and then I cut it into smaller sections. And then I drew Bales on it. So each of the Bales has a little black triangle, and then I connected the edges of each triangle to the edges of the Bales to create this sort of look. It kind of looks like FIBA, but it really isn't. I swear it isn't. And then I did this.
Why do you need to swear? Just say it isn't it?
Okay. Sumpah.
So horrible.
Then there's hollies around the border. And then I added Grohita. And then I thought to add, what's this? What is this?
Where?
Here. The circle one.
I don't know.
Mary Hill. There we go.
Can you zoom in? Actually, I cannot see.
Mary here that I haven't shaded.
Okay.
And then I added polygon at the edges. And then I decided to ink in the corners to give it a more bold look. Because otherwise this inside part is too dark. Then it's not balanced. Yeah, so I already
So you only have one
did my
tile, is it?
gemstone. Yeah, why? I have
No, I'm
this
just
second
asking. I'm
tile
just
that I
asking.
pre-did.
I'm not. Yo.
I'm very sensitive. Why you cannot do this to me?
I'm just asking.
Yeah, so
Oh
I had to do
gosh.
shading on Mary here because I just realized I've missed it, and then I probably add silver embellishments to the outside tangles. Yeah, so that's my tile. Susan,
Okay.
you want to go next?
Yeah. Okay. Today I really focus on drawing the bill. So it's all the bills in different section with different different color or different the size. Yeah. So I haven't finished, but I think I would decided to make the inside the spoken is a blank, but just with a simple shading. And then I color it with the Sakura color pencil. I actually did some using the gray micron to draw some bills. Okay. Yeah, I only do one tiles today. One page.
One page.
One page.
Mine is
So it's
booklet,
the
so
back.
one
Yeah.
page.
Is it the back of your book? Looks
No.
like the back. Not back.
The first page.
First page. Okay,
Maybe
so I have two tiles. Yeah, I know. Wait. I can't need to cap my cat. Cannot find the cap. You know, with koi brushes, right? They are easily dried, so you need to cap them after you use. Please do. If not, you'll find a very like they run out very fast. Okay, so I have a blue towel. Actually, this is my second towel, and it's actually very messy. Okay, let me hold up the camera a little bit. Okay, so this is a blue. Okay, I think yeah, this is a blue towel with a lot of shimmer, right? And then this is my other towel, which is a purple towel, which I haven't finished adding shading. So I've just begun to add koi brush colors to my towel, and I think that the koi brushes kind of a bit too faint for this towel. Maybe it's because the pigment on this towel is really very thick and the mica is very dense, so it might make sense later to use galvanic tans as well. It depends lah. So usually I use koi brushes because I want to finish my little bundle here. So I've got all of these ones that I carry around with me trying to finish them. But I also have like a ink tans, so I have like a set of 12. So I might use that later in a reel just to create more layers or visual layers and shadows in this tile. So this tile is Bales with spoken, and I've chosen to draw Bales behind the spoken. That's why it's kind of like very messy, not my usual. And I also put in anise in the spoken. So anise is the Fortnite challenge theme in the 795 group. Okay, so that is my blue towel. And then for my purple towel, so again with spoken as the string, I would say that this towel is a lot more fluid and is a lot more spaced out by virtue of me drawing the petals where the spoken lines were. So it became a very huge bales, three-sided bales. And I chose a part of the tile where the tinting sort of disappears as part of my gem. So for something different, I might actually highlight the gem with purple instead of white, just to make it look like a different kind of gem. And then of course there are marbles as well, so there are other orbs there as well, which I haven't decided what to do with yet. So this is also a very shimmery tile. Let me just hold it up to the light. A lot of shimmer. And then this is the blue one. Right? Okay, are we ready? Oops. Hello?
You cut out for a while.
Hello? Yeah. So are we ready for the last question? Or do you guys need more time?
No.
I'm okay if you guys need more time. I'm like still struggling.
I'm okay.
Okay, well, at least we made it to the last question. I mean,
Oh my goodness.
yeah, man.
Hard fought.
Yeah, man. Okay. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quick, before Instagram gives us more problem.
What is your biggest regret and why?
Biggest regret.
Hmm.
Not finishing school.
Huh?
Not
Finishing soon?
School.
Okay, but we're almost there
School.
lah. We got one last question.
Wow. Oh my goodness. It's a long Instagram life.
Long life.
Not
Steph,
long
you
life.
got
Yes.
long life. Yeah.
很好. Very good.
Good what? Long life is good.
I said not finishing school.
Oh.
No.
I heard not finishing soon. Oh, okay.
Yeah, why not faster?
你很长气.
Yeah, exactly. 收工.
Why?
I think
So this is a
one
very
of the-
personal issue that you have.
Yeah. So, I really don't think that a certificate tells you like how good of a person you are, how smart you are even. But unfortunately, Singapore is a meritocratic society, so I do see the value in having a uni certificate. And also, like Debbie mentioned to me in a conversation long ago, like you do learn soft skills in uni, like teamwork, communication, how to collaborate, how to format requests properly, and how to interact in a kind of semi-professional. Because as a student, you're not quite a professional yet, but you are learning professional skills as well. So I did miss out on that, and I did have to learn them over these past 4 years. I don't know whether if going back to school later on, probably like nearer to my 30s, would give me those benefits, because by then I should hope that I will be equipped with those skills. Cross fingers, But one of the reasons why I feel the need to go back to school is before my grandma died. So my grandma was not educated. So before my grandma passed on, I did promise to her that I would finish tertiary education. So she grew up never being educated. My mom is a uni grad. She went to school in Switzerland. Went to uni in Switzerland. So she knew that I had pulled out of school for certain reasons. And she wanted me to finish tertiary education like her own daughter did. So like on her deathbed, I'm like, yeah, I will do this for you lah, grandma. So that is one of the reasons why. And then now that I have Charlotte, when I got married to my husband, we did agree that he would be the main breadwinner, and then he would support me in my dreams with art. So as a freelancer, I think all across any industry, like with freelancing, it's not stable income. So when you do great, you can do like fantastically, but when times are rough, it can be very, very rough. So the fallback plan would be if anything were to happen to my husband, or if let's say he wants a break from his job, I would want to have a certificate, because like I mentioned, Singapore is meritocratic, so your pay is tied to what qualifications you have. So you can be working in the industry for like a decade, but your pay grade would be benchmarked to a certain amount if you don't have a uni certificate. So there is value in that, in the sense that if let's say my husband were to fall ill, or he would want let's say a 6-month break, we could still afford to do that with by virtue of me going back into getting a salaried job lah. At least that would be an option lah. So it's good to have options open. And of course, the last reason would be I do think that uni does give you new perspectives and new skills. So for my own personal growth as well, I do see value in that. It's just a matter of when, not a matter of whether or not I will. I do think I will eventually. Yeah. So, but it would have been nice if I had followed that path and then just got it over and done with earlier on. Because I do think that when you are younger, people give you more leeway in terms of making mistakes. And now I'm 27, so people will look at me and see an adult. So they will be more harsh and less likely to forgive certain mistakes. So,
But okay, I'm going to interrupt
go on.
because I care about this situation a lot.
Then you give up already.
I used to
forget it.
No, because it's not about that, you know. Yeah, it's not about getting the certificate at all, you know. I mean, for me lah, it's not about that lah. But I can see what you are saying. But you see, I feel that personally, that Stephanie has brains, and Stephanie has dreams. So, so the thing about Steph is that she's a very people person, and she has a very good EQ, and her values are very strong, and her passions are very clear where they lie. So she's very articulate. She probably doesn't appreciate her gifts as much as the people around her appreciate her gifts. So when she I think my approach to this is that you don't necessarily need to have a degree to make it in life. It's kind of like not what you are saying in a way, Steph, because you are saying that, you know, the pay grade is stuck to being a uni, and you know, you need that paper qualification to enable you to earn a certain amount. Yeah, to an extent it's true.
Yeah.
But that's not all there is.
Of course.
Yeah, and for me, right, I think that going into tertiary, there are many ways. It's not just uni. So although yes, I did work at a uni, although yes, I did my uni, I also went to polytechnic. So there are other things that the learning curve is not so sharp at a polytechnic. And also a polytechnic also can train you in many other ways than a uni can't, for example, or may not, you know. So the approach is different, and the tools at your disposal are then different. So I wouldn't say that a uni education, although yes, if you want to go to uni, that is something that is a dreamer, right? That you have, right? But you are also don't shortchange yourself in thinking that, oh, if I go to uni, therefore I'm entitled to a certain salary, because nowadays it takes more than a uni degree to get the salary you want, the industry you want. And in some industries, a uni degree may not even be necessary. And I think Susan has an experience of that, because Susan works in the insurance industry. And I think Susan disappeared.
No, I'm here.
Oh, you're here. Okay. Yeah, very good.
No, I'm here.
Susan, do you use do you need a degree to work in your industry?
Okay, in my industry, actually, it's just O level. Then you can do. But I think the reason why, if we go through the tertiary, no matter it's poly or university, it's kind of like just like what you mentioned, is about we have experience on how the industry goes. Maybe like when we do the projects or whatever, then we have the kind of feel that what the industry actually works. Yeah. Then the other part is I think something that cannot not really can get it from the tertiary is the soft skill. Because some tertiary they didn't teach you about the soft skill, and soft skill is still something that you need to you can gain it from with when you work to other people in the industry. No matter you are a graduate or not, then you still can. Just that you need to have a more exposure to different kind of people in order to build a soft skill. Yeah, but it's true
the
that
uni can give you knowledge lah, but it cannot substitute all of these things.
Yeah. But I think for learning and school, all those things, shouldn't that limit to the age lah. You can still So
never
like
said
me,
it's not like a regret as in like, I will never do it. Like it's a regret as in it would have been nice if I had done it earlier.
You got rid
Knowing what I
of it
know.
earlier.
Yeah, well,
Get
that's true
over
also.
it lah. Get over it
Get over
earlier.
it.
Yeah.
Get
Then less
over it, yeah.
painful.
Correct.
Less painful.
'Cause-
Because so there's a time for everything, you see, right? So in a way there's a proper sequence of life events, right? Some ways of course how we live may be different from how different people live, right? But sometimes if you pass a certain milestone, it's like to undo is very hard, or to reverse is very hard. Yeah, like with Charlotte around, you know, there are certain things that you will have to do differently, you know, not necessarily right or wrong, right? Yeah.
Or like my mentor used to tell me, he said, if you keep practicing something, it will make that permanent. So you need to make sure that when you're first learning something, you're learning to do it the right way. Otherwise, to unlearn something is very, very difficult. So
It's very painful.
yeah, so you know, if you have guidance there, it's a lot more different than if you were self-taught. Yeah. Anyways, I took out a lot of time on this question. Please
But it's
go
good.
ahead with your answers.
It's a good response, and also for you to know what we think about it, you know, because a lot of times, if we don't voice out, we don't really hear from another party because they don't know, you see, what you are thinking. Yeah.
So, Debbie, Susan, what are your regrets?
I don't have it.
You very home, yeah? Very good for you.
Yeah.
Rub it in. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, what is home? Yeah, you never explain.
Good
what
life.
Yeah.
Good life.
Lucky.
Home, yeah,
Home
it's not
living
really
in luck,
good. Yeah, home, yeah, it's not
home,
really
yeah.
good life. Pampered.
Home,
Not
yeah, is
pampered.
good
I'm not a
life.
pampered person.
Home, yeah, is good life. It's not lucky.
Yeah, home, yeah, is good
But
life.
it says a home, yeah. But I did go through a lot of challenges also. But
just she
overall,
take it easy.
I still agree that home, yeah. But because this is something very good, I want to be continue home, yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Call it
So
in,
I
call
can
it in.
handle home, yeah, in the sense that for those challenges I still can handle very well. Yeah, home, yeah, very good.
Hey, Debbie, you're going to say something?
Huh? I was going to say something.
Yeah,
What was I going to
about
say?
regret. I don't know. You didn't get it out of your mouth.
I don't even know what I was going to say. You know what I was going to say?
I don't know. That's why I asked you.
I don't know what I was going to say. Because I'm still thinking.
Oh, you don't know. Okay.
Yeah, I'm still
You made
thinking.
a sound like you're talking. Okay.
I need to think faster. Yeah, I know.
Oh, no more. No
very
more
stressful,
4%.
you know. This is a very stressful live show.
No battery.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Okay,
my phone
thanks for
also.
joining us.
Hey, hello. Cannot like that.
We keep waiting for the next.
I remember one episode.
I know a funny one. What is your biggest regret? Joining this live show.
Cry. We post Instagram stories at Instagram. What is going on?
No
It's
lah.
whose idea to start this live show?
Yeah.
Who was
Okay.
it? Was it yours?
Okay, my fault. Okay, my fault. Hiyo.
The Monday live is mine. This one is Debbie's problem.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know whether I regret lah. Okay, but sometimes I do regret. Overall, I don't know whether I really regret, but sometimes I do regret. I do regret. No lah.
Poor
I mean,
Denise.
although Dilly's
She poopy everywhere.
okay, so she's talking about my cat lah. So
Yeah.
I have one
Poopy
very,
cat.
very, very nice cat, and I have one very, very, very naughty cat. She's also
Too
very,
smart
very,
already,
very,
that's
very
why.
intelligent. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she thinks that she's a child, and she behaves like she's a child. Just now, she was bullying her brother, for example. Yeah. So I wouldn't say I regret my cats because I love the both of them, even though Dilly's is very challenging.
So rubbish.
I feel that she is an amazing cat, you know. So in terms of being a cat, right, she's amazing lah, because by virtue of all the stuff that she can come up with, you know. So she's so intelligent that she can problem solve.
She got favorite color also.
And her problem solve is our problem create lah.
Oh, okay.
You get me?
Yes.
Yeah, so she solved the problem for herself,
By
but
opening
she
the
create
door.
problems for us, the
Then
humans.
Born
Yeah, so
herself
that
on the
is my
clothes.
yeah. I don't
very good.
regret having her though, because
Okay.
before I knew her, before she came into my life, I never knew cats can be like that.
So you
Yeah,
don't
because
know got one kind.
the cats that I know all sleep all day one like they don't do anything one. Like
Got one time
yeah,
Debbie told her, "You are a cat. You're supposed to be sleeping right now. Sleep." And then she really go and sleep. I'm like, wow, like that also
yeah. So she's very very cheeky one. So my cat is really a testing. You know, it's like she will test you until you give in the time. You know, and she has a very good memory. You know, this cat of all cats. Like I don't
cannot
know
call her
why.
FAT.
Yeah, yeah. So I
Offended.
don't regret her. I do love her very much. She's still very precious. In fact, she's very, very precious in the sense that we treat her like our own child, you know, that kind of precious. Although we don't spoil her or we don't give in all the time, but yeah, we do love her very much. So I have no regrets on that. The thing that I don't know whether I regret is actually starting CCTAE.
What kind of nonsense?
What you regret?
Cause I think
Every
Stephanie
year.
will yeah, I think
Every year,
Stephanie
same
will know
shit.
this, you know. So last time, right, every year, right, after CCTAE,
I don't want to do already.
yeah. After yeah. I don't know how to talk
In
anymore.
Susan's words, so 烧脑 ah.
Yeah, so last time, right, when actually yeah, it still happens sometimes, you know, like I run into so many issues just to host this. And there are some years where I really want to give up and I meet people who are sometimes very difficult and you can't lose your temper at them. They are having issues on their side. You need to be constantly working at the relationship aspect. And also it's a not-for-profit event. So there's a lot of balancing going on in terms of the cost. So in terms of the costing, in terms of the pricing, in terms of everything, and then in a pandemic, I think I don't know whether I regret this. And I've told Steph many times that I don't want to do it. You know, like can I stop now? Like, and then she's like, what are you talking about? You know, like here we go again. You know, yeah. So my thing is that she's gonna talk about this again. Then after that she'll forget again. You know, that kind of, but I don't forget. I maybe I stopped talking about it, but I don't forget. So actually, when we first started out, it wasn't meant to be something that I will organize every year by myself. Originally, it was organized by myself, and then of course, when I partnered Stephanie, then it became her problem also lah.
Buy one,
Steph?
free one.
Yeah, so I don't know whether I regret. What I don't regret is that I managed to meet a lot of people whom otherwise I would not have met through CCTAE. People like Susan Yo, for example.
Yeah. We met because of the CCTAE.
Yeah. So we met. So I've met a lot of good people
That make
because
it
of
worth it.
CCTAE. That actually give me a reason to continue. Especially in the times where I struggle and I find it very heavy going or my health is bad and I'm in pain and I still have to do work that is for CCTAE and not myself, you know, stuff like that. So I have a lot of issues that I normally don't talk about when it comes to CCTAE, and I don't know why I'm sharing now, but yeah, so that's one of the things that I possibly regret. Yeah, being very politically, oh goodness, very politically correct. Politically correct.
So lame. People X out of the Instagram live. Hiya.
Yeah, so
then Susan really no regrets ah?
Maybe we are
Don't
her
have
regret.
it.
So she very polite, don't want to say.
Maybe she's like, I regret.
No,
I
I cannot.
being friends with
I cannot
Stephanie,
think
but I
of.
cannot stay here.
Yeah.
No regret.
Susan, do you regret joining CCTAE or not? Then you meet us leh. Then do you regret meeting us?
Actually, she just want to package
this one cannot say
then
leh.
become partner suddenly. Hiya.
You see,
Hey,
she say cannot say. Means yes eh.
even if yes,
Aiya.
then cannot say also, but the answer is
Why?
no lah.
Yo.
If really yes, then I will not like volunteer to do something, or I'll just run away already.
Maybe you
我不干了，
secretly
辞
want
职
to run away. No,
No, you can see from what I did. I
What you
haven't
did?
run away. I'm still here.
haven't run away yet.
I also haven't run away, but do I regret? I also don't know. How?
Go. Throw away.
You're regretting of the CCTAE or CCTAE International?
I don't know. All the above. I don't know.
Or the above?
Got
It's
different
a
kinds of
possible,
nonsense.
Yeah, it's a possible regret lah. It's not a confirmed regret. I don't know yet. Maybe I haven't processed
Not
it
confirmed
enough.
yet.
Ask her in 2 months, Susan, when we are knee deep.
Ask me next year. Ask me next year.
Next year.
Yeah, ask me next year. I think the DHL and the whatever. Oh my goodness.
Wow, DHL.
Actually, if you think about so because you guys know what goes on behind the scenes, right? So actually, a lot of the things come when we run CCTAE. A lot of problems come in. Other than this, we don't have problems. You get what I'm trying to say or not?
Life very happy.
Yeah. So I'm not saying that I hate CCTAE or I don't like, but I'm saying that if you think about it from a open-ended point of view, how many challenges have we gone through just because of these? Of course, Susan only saw like.
How many blessings has it brought upon us also?
So I'm not saying that there were only bad things. Ayo, I'm very tired.
Good things and bad things come together to balance it.
Yeah, I know. But do I? So to say that I regret, right, is a very big deal, you see. So I cannot commit.
Strong word lah.
Yeah, it's a very 很大事情, like to say I regret. But at the same time also, right, knowing what you know as Susan Yeo and knowing what you know as Stephanie Jennifer, you all can see what I mean, you see, because it's really no joke leh.
I guess
the way not closing the plane door and the package landing on the runway and oh my gosh.
I guess the way we can,
you can't make this up.
We can explain it to people who don't know. It's just like you put a large bunch of people together, there will always be bad apples. And then, like they say in show business, the show will go wrong, right? So things will happen somehow. And
The
then
show
each
will
year
go wrong?
Yeah, the show will go wrong.
No, that's not the saying. The saying is the show will go on, not the show will go wrong.
And the show will go wrong.
Oh
too.
my god! Thank you very much. I feel very much better now. Not.
No, it's just things will happen, and then you have to find ways to fix it lah. So each year, new saga.
When you need some consolation, you cannot go to Stephanie.
No. I'll just tell you, I told you so.
The show will go on, not the show will go wrong. No,
yes. Is that I
give up. I give up.
Okay. Anyways, anything else to add, Susan? Anything else to add?
No more.
The show will go
也不要了，我们不要了。
off. The show will go off. Anyways, any final things that you want to talk about your tile or booklet before we do closing? Any interesting things that you added?
Yeah, I added the white gel pen on the black background.
How come yours is not?
Continue.
Yours is not linked the tangles together.
She purposely
Oh.
She do different way
Oh. Okay. Debbie, you anything interesting you added to your tile?
Can I say no? No, okay. I did something. Okay, I did something. So basically, because my towel was very messy. Hey, hello.
Okay, hi. Yeah.
I thought I say already.
Cannot like
我
that.
不干了.
Cannot leave us hanging.
Yeah, so I'm trying to explain
Okay, I be quiet. I keep my mouth quiet. Okay.
Okay. So this is actually my second towel, and it's a very, 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 very messy towel. So messy that I cannot stand it. But then, well, what to do, right? So basically, what I did was I actually thickened some lines. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see where's my pen. Okay, I don't have an open pen. So actually, I taken some lines with my PN micron. So just to make it look like the emphasis is a bit stronger on the lines. So this is my second towel. And as you can see, I'm not done with shading or anything else because it's so messy that I couldn't stand it. I had to adjust the lines. Right, so this is my second towel. My first towel, I actually added an outline for now. I will actually sort of fill it up with black permapaste. So that will be done probably after the live show because that will take some time. Yeah.
Color.
Stephanie, you haven't talked about your towel. So we talk about our towel.
Hold on. Let me finish this hierarchy first. So, I finished my original towel. I added some shading in the background to sort of tie it in because the negative space behind the hollies look a bit stuck. So now I'm finished. I added some silver details in the polygons and the crojita. And then I started working on this towel that I had shown at the start of this live session. This is based on romantic rosettes. If you missed the live class that we held, was it last week? Yeah, last week. You can actually purchase it from our Thinkific, 7f5r.thinkific.com. Yeah, so it's lots of fun. I'm having quite a ball of a time doing. I think I have also one more other towel with.
You mean a ball of a time?
Yes, a ball of a time.
What's up with your time? Why is it in a ball?
So, if you like a recap for today's session, this is very chaotic session. This session string, we used the Tangle Spoken as our string, and then we used the Tangle Bales by Zentangle Inc as our featured tangle. If you'd like to watch a recording of this session, it will be made available in full on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/7f5r studio. We'll be streaming again next week. I think. Wednesday. No, Monday. Yes, Wednesday only. Yeah, we'll be streaming again on Wednesday, 15th of June, 2022. Same time, 2:45 p.m. on 7 Forest 5 Rivers Instagram profile. You can follow us at 7 Forest 5 Rivers. Debbie's towel will be posted at tangled.pursuits. Susan's towel will be posted at susanyeo.czt. And my towel will be posted at halfpen_will_draw. If you tangle along with us, thank you so much for sticking around, even though we had technical issues. You can post your towels in our Facebook group, 7F5R Challenge. You can search 7F5R Challenge in Facebook search bar or go to bit.ly/fb/7F5R. Thank you so much for sticking with us. We hope to see you again next week. Have a great weekend. Have a great rest of the week as well. Yeah, bye.
Bye.